Welcome to our video on the fascinating story of Saint Nicholas, the generous bishop who became the beloved figure of Santa Claus. Have you ever wondered how a man known for his kindness and charity transformed into the jolly gift giver we know today? In this video, we will explore the life of Saint Nicholas, uncovering his remarkable deeds and the legends that surrounded him. You'll discover why his legacy still influences our holiday traditions and the spirit of giving. By the end of this journey, you'll not only understand the origins of Santa Claus, but also appreciate the true meaning of generosity and kindness. So, stay with us as we dive into this enchanting tale and learn how one man's compassion shaped a global celebration. Let's unravel the mystery of how St. Nicholas became Santa Claus. St. Nicholas, born in the 3rd century in the small town of Patara, now part of modern-day Turkey, exemplified the essence of generosity from a young age. Raised in a wealthy family, he had all the comforts one could desire, but something deep within him stirred a profound desire to help others. It's this inner calling that sets the foundation for his remarkable legacy. Imagine a young boy, surrounded by riches, yet choosing to give rather than receive. It's a powerful concept that invites us to question our own motivations and actions. As he matured, Nicholas's acts of kindness became legendary. One poignant tale recounts how he secretly aided a struggling father with 3 daughters who faced the grim reality of not being able to provide dowries for their marriages. Nicholas, moved by compassion, tossed bags of gold through the family's window under the cover of night. Picture the father's astonishment upon discovering this unexpected generosity. His despair turned into hope, his daughters' futures transformed. Such stories evoke powerful emotions, illustrating how one person's actions can ripple through lives and communities, inspiring a culture of giving. Nicholas's journey, however, was not without its challenges. His commitment to helping those in need led him to become the Bishop of Myra, a role that came with significant dangers during times of persecution. Imagine the weight of leadership on his shoulders, the constant threat to his safety. Yet he stood firm, embodying his beliefs and dedicating his life to his community. This resilience invites us to reflect. How do we respond to adversity? Are we willing to stand up for what we believe in, even when faced with challenges? Through these early experiences, St. Nicholas laid the groundwork for a legacy that transcends time and culture. His decisions not only shaped his path, but also inspired countless others to embrace the spirit of giving. As we continue our exploration of his life, we are reminded that true generosity comes from within, igniting a spark that can illuminate even the darkest corners of despair. As the tale of St. Nicholas unfolds, we encounter a remarkable aspect of his life, his extraordinary acts of generosity. Raised in a wealthy family, Nicholas had the means to live comfortably, yet he chose a path that would inspire countless legends about kindness and charity. One of the most captivating stories centers around a poor man who had 3 daughters. This father, burdened with the worry of securing dowries for his daughters, faced a grim future for them. He felt helpless, imagining his daughters might never marry, or worse yet, be forced into a life of servitude. In the dead of night, Nicholas, moved by compassion, stealthily tossed bags of gold through the man's window. Imagine the astonishment and joy when the father discovered this unexpected gift. This act not only transformed the daughters' lives, but also illuminated the profound impact one individual can have on another's fate. The question arises, what compelled Nicholas to act in such a selfless manner? His deep-rooted empathy for the struggles of others became the driving force behind his generosity. As his reputation for kindness grew, so did the tales surrounding him. Each story added layers to his character, painting him as a hero of the downtrodden. This journey of giving, however, was not just about money. It was about instilling hope and demonstrating that kindness can emerge from the most unexpected places. Through these acts, Nicholas began to embody a spirit that transcended his own time, sparking movements of charity that continue to resonate today. As we reflect on these acts of generosity, it's essential to acknowledge their lasting significance. They serve as a reminder of the power of kindness and the importance of giving back. By embracing this spirit, we too can become catalysts for change in our communities. The legacy of Nicholas teaches us that even small gestures can create ripples of hope, transforming lives and inspiring others to follow suit. Nicholas's journey as the Bishop of Myra is a testament to his unwavering commitment to his community and his faith. This role came with immense responsibility, especially in a time marked by persecution of Christians. Nicholas, a man of conviction, faced numerous challenges that would test his resolve. He was not just a figure of authority. He became a beacon of hope for those around him, often putting the needs of his community above his own safety. As he took on the mantle of bishop, Nicholas encountered a world rife with injustice. The tales of his bravery are not just stories, they are reflections of a man who wanted to make a difference in the lives of others. For instance, there's a poignant story of Nicholas standing up to the Roman authorities to protect innocent Christians. This act of defiance showed his deep-rooted belief in justice and compassion, showcasing how he was willing to risk his own freedom for the sake of his faith. But what drove Nicholas to endure such hardships? It was his profound empathy for those suffering around him. Every act he took, from advocating for the downtrodden to challenging corrupt leaders, was fueled by a desire to uplift others. Imagine being in a position where your voice could either empower or silence the vulnerable. Nicholas chose to empower. His legacy as a bishop is further highlighted by miraculous events attributed to him, such as calming storms at sea, which not only saved lives, but also cemented his reputation as a protector. These miracles, though steeped in legend, symbolize his unwavering dedication to the well-being of others. Nicholas's story doesn't just end with his acts of generosity. It invites us to consider our roles in our communities today. How can we embody his spirit of courage and compassion in our lives? As we reflect on his journey, we realize that true leadership is not just about authority. It's about the heart and the willingness to stand for what is right, even when faced with adversity. This message resonates today, urging us to act with kindness and integrity in our daily lives. The life of Saint Nicholas is adorned with countless miracles and legends that have captivated hearts for generations. As stories of his compassion and bravery spread, so did the tales of his extraordinary deeds. One of the most famous accounts involves a fierce storm threatening the lives of sailors at sea. With unwavering faith, Nicholas prayed fervently, and miraculously, the storm calmed, allowing the ships to return safely to shore. This event not only solidified his reputation as a miracle worker, but also established him as a protector of those in peril. Another powerful story recounts the resurrection of 3 children who had fallen victim to a nefarious innkeeper. Upon hearing of their plight, Nicholas rushed to the scene, and through his prayers, the children were brought back to life. This miraculous act speaks volumes about his dedication to the vulnerable and the power of belief. Such stories not only show his divine connection, but also emphasize the importance of standing up against injustice, a trait that resonates deeply with us today. As these tales evolved over the centuries, they transformed Nicholas from a kind-hearted bishop into a legendary figure whose impact transcended time. The embellishments and variations of his miracles reflect the cultural context in which they were told, showcasing how storytelling can shape a hero's legacy. Each retelling serves to inspire future generations, urging them to embrace kindness and generosity. These legends serve as more than mere stories. They remind us that we all have the potential to effect change. Just as Nicholas faced adversity and transformed lives, we too can rise to the occasion in our communities. The essence of his story lies not only in the miracles themselves, but in the spirit of compassion that they embody. By reflecting on his legacy, we can find motivation to contribute positively in our own lives, ensuring that the spirit of Saint Nicholas continues to thrive in our actions. In the 19th century, the beloved figure of Saint Nicholas underwent a remarkable transformation into the jolly Santa Claus we know today. This evolution was not merely a change in appearance, but a blending of rich traditions from various cultures that shaped his character. Picture this: a warm, cozy home decorated for the holidays, filled with the laughter of children eagerly anticipating the arrival of a figure dressed in red with a white beard and a sleigh led by reindeer. This image is now iconic, but how did we get here? The journey begins with the influence of European traditions, particularly in countries like the Netherlands, where Santa Claus is celebrated. Santa Claus, a figure based on Saint Nicholas, arrives on a steamboat, bringing gifts for children. As Dutch immigrants settled in America, they brought these customs with them, allowing the legend of Santa Claus to flourish. But then came a pivotal moment. Clement Clarke Moore's poem, A Visit from St. Nicholas, published in 1823, introduced the world to the idea of Santa delivering presents on Christmas Eve, riding in a sleigh pulled by 8 reindeer. This poem transformed St. Nicholas into a more jovial, accessible figure, focusing on the joy of giving. As this image spread, artists like Thomas Nast further cemented Santa's look with illustrations that depicted him as a plump, kind man, complete with a red suit and a big belly, embodying the spirit of generosity. The cultural assimilation didn't stop there. Santa Claus became a symbol of holiday cheer and goodwill, transcending his religious origins to become a universal icon of giving. This transformation invites us to reflect on the essence of the holiday season. Santa Claus is not just a figure of fun, but a reminder of the joy found in sharing and caring for others. As we think about our own holiday traditions, let's carry forward the spirit of giving that St. Nicholas inspired, ensuring that his legacy of kindness continues to thrive in our communities. The true spirit of giving that St. Nicholas embodies transcends mere gift-giving. It encapsulates compassion, kindness, and the sheer joy of helping others. This essence is beautifully illustrated in the many stories surrounding his life, where his selfless acts left a lasting impact on countless lives. Think about the last time you witnessed an unexpected act of kindness. Perhaps it was a stranger paying for someone's meal, or a friend offering support during tough times. These moments resonate deeply, reminding us of the power of generosity. Imagine a world where kindness is the norm, where each small act of giving creates ripples of joy. When Nicholas secretly provided dowries for the poor man's daughters, he changed their lives forever. This seemingly simple act of generosity sparked hope and gratitude, echoing through generations. The transformation from despair to joy illustrates the profound effect that kindness can have. As we reflect on Nicholas's legacy, it's essential to recognize that the spirit of giving is not confined to the holiday season. It can manifest in our daily lives, whether through charitable donations, volunteering, or simply offering a smile to someone in need. Each of these actions fosters a sense of community and togetherness, much like the traditions celebrated around the world today. In modern culture, we see this spirit alive in various forms, from random acts of kindness to community service events that bring people together. These experiences not only honor the legacy of St. Nicholas, but also inspire others to join in the cycle of giving. By embodying the true spirit of St. Nicholas, we can create an environment where generosity thrives. The magic of the season lies not in the gifts we receive, but in the joy of giving to others. As we embrace this ethos, we contribute to a world filled with compassion and love, ensuring that the legacy of kindness endures for generations to come. St. Nicholas has become a beloved figure across various cultures, each interpreting his legacy through unique traditions. For instance, in the Netherlands, Santa Claus arrives by steamboat, greeted by excited children, while in France, Père Noël brings gifts on Christmas Eve, embodying the spirit of generosity. These variations illustrate how one man's story transcends borders, adapting to local customs and beliefs. As we delve deeper into why these traditions endure, we uncover a profound connection to community and togetherness. The essence of St. Nicholas is not merely about the gifts exchanged, but the values of compassion and kindness that underpin these celebrations. For example, in many countries, the act of giving is tied to charitable endeavors, reinforcing the idea that the true joy of the season lies in helping those less fortunate. This spirit of giving is a thread that weaves through cultures, reminding us that generosity can take many forms. Consider a family in the United States that participates in a local toy drive inspired by the legacy of St. Nicholas. Each year, they gather toys to donate to children in need, creating a ripple effect of kindness that spreads through their community. This simple act not only brings joy to those receiving the gifts, but also fosters a sense of unity among the donors, echoing the heartwarming tales of Nicholas himself. Moreover, as we reflect on how these traditions teach us about community, we recognize the importance of sharing stories about kindness. Each time a child hears the story of Santa Claus or Père Noël, they learn about the value of empathy and the joy of giving. These narratives instill lessons that resonate throughout generations, ensuring that the spirit of St. Nicholas continues to thrive. In a world that often feels divided, the enduring legacy of St. Nicholas serves as a beacon of hope, reminding us that kindness can transcend all boundaries. As we celebrate our diverse traditions, let us carry forward his message of generosity, creating a brighter future for all. St. Nicholas's legacy encourages us to embrace the spirit of giving, a message that resonates deeply, especially during the holiday season. This spirit transcends mere gift-giving. It embodies compassion and kindness, reflecting a profound understanding of the human experience. When we think of acts of kindness, we often recall the simple gestures that have the power to change someone's life. Imagine a cold winter evening when a stranger offers you a warm meal or a comforting smile. This is the essence of what Nicholas represented, selflessness that ignites hope in others. As we explore the impact of giving, consider a story from a community that transformed during the holiday season. A small town decided to create a kindness challenge, where residents were encouraged to perform random acts of kindness. The result? A wave of positivity swept through the town, fostering connections among neighbors who had previously been strangers. People shared their experiences, leading to a network of support and friendship. This ripple effect illustrates how one person's act of generosity can inspire countless others to do the same. Reflecting on the true magic of the season, we can honor St. Nicholas by embodying this spirit in our own lives. Rather than just exchanging gifts, we can focus on the significance behind our actions. Whether it's donating to a local charity, volunteering at a shelter, or simply reaching out to someone in need, each small effort contributes to a larger tapestry of kindness. In a world that often feels divided, the legacy of St. Nicholas teaches us that generosity can unite us. The transition from a season of giving to a lifestyle of kindness is not only transformative for those we help, but for ourselves as well. When we engage in acts of goodwill, we create a sense of belonging and purpose, reinforcing the idea that we are all part of a larger community. Embracing this spirit during the holidays and beyond allows us to keep alive the true essence of what St. Nicholas stood for, ensuring that his message endures through generations.